It was, I guess, 2018 at Maryland State Fair. We just seen this good-looking blonde girl go by, like, oh my gosh, who's that? And I don't think I've ever seen her before.
I was apparently the cute blonde he saw at Maryland State Fair. Our family friend was like trying to hook us up, really pushing for us to meet, because she's like, this is gonna be perfect. Like, I know this is gonna be the two families that love the same thing, that are very family oriented. That's kind of how it all started.
Our farm started here in Union Bridge, Maryland, when my grandfather purchased the farm when he sold his original home farm in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and moved up here with his wife, my grandmother, and my dad and my uncle. They bought the farm in 1968. Growing up with my family here on the dairy farm, I thought it was the greatest thing ever to scrape cow manure, feeding cows, and then when it was the county fair time, there was nothing better than having your animal, working with her, getting her ready to go for the big show, and then going there and really showing off your talents and how hard you've been working all summer. When it comes to breeding the kind of cows that we like here on Peace and Plenty Farm, a healthy cow with the best care will produce the most quality milk, and that's what we strive for here. Giving them the best bedding, the freshest feed, and clean air, everything that we would like to have, cows like to have.
I grew up as a dairy farmer in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, just right across the border. So we were emerged as soon as we were born. It was just part of our life.
I had always planned to propose to Lauren at Maryland State Fair. I thought this is going to be perfect. And then with COVID, there was not really going to be a big Maryland State Fair, and there wasn't going to be a perfect time like I had imagined. It was in April, and I was just thinking, I need to buy a ring. Like, I got to buy a ring soon. All the stores are closed. I talked to my sister that day about how I was gonna buy one online. She told me I was crazy to be buying something online like that. It could be fake, and I kind of agreed too, but I know I wanted to get engaged.
So it was Memorial Day weekend, and we were getting ready to have a big picnic at our house. He's like, hey, let's go over, like, can we get our picture by the peonies? And I was like, yeah, sure, like, whatever. And next thing I know, he was down on one knee, and it was very special to me. And when I heard about the ring story, I was like, I'm glad you listened to your sisters and you didn't buy a ring online.
We decided on, getting married at our farm. I always imagined getting married here. My siblings got married here. My uncle got married here. It's kind of the home place. It's the central hub for our family.
Ideally, it was just perfect for us. Like, I felt like this is my second home, so it felt very natural for me to have our wedding here. And for me, I just like being immersed in the dairy industry, being immersed here on the farm, working with the family, working with the cattle. So for me, it was just something that was an easy decision for us.
With Maryland State Fair, it's kind of like, it's sentimental to us. We both enjoy showing cattle there before we met. And then now it's just like, we're always in the same aisle. So it's always just like, I remember this, 4 years ago, I was like right here. I was like, I saw you walk by. And then now we bring back my little boy, and last year was his first time there. And so just bringing the next generation on, it just makes it even more special.
We have gotten pictures of us now, like, not married, married with our first kid, and then now like probably with our second kid. So to me, it's just like one of those timelines you look at and you're just like, wow, like look how much we've grown in just a few short years.
When I see Cole interacting on the farm, I take him to see the cows, and we get in this tractor and ride around, or just riding around and looking at things on the gator and how excited he gets. For me, it's just, literally, there's nothing better.